All right, let's just go. Do I even do an intro like at this point? Like, I'm like so checked right now. Like,
you gotta tell them what happened.
I'm so checked. All right, so basically, like, we were just recording, but like, where the video was recording, but the sound wasn't on. Bro, that's like you're typing an essay. You type like your whole essay.
Doesn't save.
It doesn't save, bro. Like, I have that feeling right now where like, I felt like it was like I had like something good going. Like now,
I thought
like,
it was a good podcast.
Now I'm just like slumped. Like I'm just like I don't even want to like think about doing anything right now.
How long was that podcast?
Bro, we're like an hour 30.
No shot.
Yeah, like.
Anyways.
No, I'm so sad right now. All
so,
right.
What happened was.
All right. Welcome back, I guess. We're gonna just try to do this. We're just gonna keep going. To be honest, I'm down to keep going. But today we got Wraith Guzman here.
For the second time.
If you want to say what you do.
Yeah, I'll just say it again. Yeah, so my name is Guzman, also known as Wraith in the COD community.
Yeah.
Grew up here in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Moved out of Delaware. Doing college there, but I'm on a path to pro in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Basically just trying to get my name up there. Hopefully one day make it pro. If not, just at least a top AM.
Right. So we'll talk more like real then. Like
yeah.
We'll talk because we talked a lot about. We got like in depth a lot. So we'll keep it like pretty generic just so people understand more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like we should have done that more throughout it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like explain like what competing in a video game is. I guess then.
Okay. So competing in a video game is basically just esports. Yeah. Dude, I finished my whole drink too. Yeah, so it's just a competition based on a video game. So you have like different video games you play for, competitions, tournaments, leagues, all that stuff. Just think about like an NBA season or a football season. You know, you have your teams, you have all your players.
What do you say to people that think like video games is not like? Do you think video games is a sport or like esports is a sport? Yeah. All right. So what do you say to people that don't think that's like that people like just think it's like you're just like pressing buttons and shit. Like you're just like it takes like no skill or it takes like no dedication or it takes like no work. Like anyone could be good at a video game type shit.
What is team-based competition?
And that's crazy to me that people say that shit. Like the people say like that video games like take no skill or something or like it takes no dedication or hard work. Bro, the amount of fucking time that you have to put into video games to be like the top contender in a video game is literally ridiculous. And it's not like someone you can't just be like
you can't half-ass it.
And you can't be like well, you could be gifted at like video games, but like if you don't put in the work in video games, like you can't be that good, you know? Yeah, but so what do you say like people think it's like not a real sport?
I mean, what is sports? Mm-hmm. Team-based competition, right? You have your players, your teams, you have competition. Yeah. That's exactly what you're doing here. You have your practices. That's exactly what you're doing here.
Are you like an athlete?
Am I an athlete? I don't consider myself...
That's the thing. Like a lot of people, and other things like...
I don't consider the terminology athlete. I consider more of like a player.
Like athletes play sports.
Like athletes play sports. Players play different things. Like I play. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like I won't consider myself an athlete.
A competitor.
Yeah, a competitor. Yeah.
A competitor, I think is a good word.
I think that's a good word for it.
But yeah, like, because some people, I mean, it's making a lot of progression. Like,
absolutely.
Like how you said, like the craziest thing is like colleges or like have esports.
It's on a collegiate level.
Have esports programs.
Like, how are you not going to consider it a sport if it's you're getting scholarships for it at colleges? Scholarship
is crazy for esports.
Like, isn't that crazy?
No, that's ridiculous. I never thought that would be a thing.
I'm on one right now.
Do you think like, how is that?
It's cool.
Wait, what does that mean then?
Like, you just got to play. Like, you got to be enlisted in, like... It's not a crazy scholarship right now because technically Call of Duty isn't one of the main, like, games at UD. I'm trying to get it.
What is?
There. We have Hearthstone team, League, Rocket League.
League, I understand. Rocket League, I understand.
Val.
Hearthstone is crazy.
Overwatch.
Val is cool. Overwatch shouldn't be in there. I think Overwatch is such a dead game. Like, Overwatch and those, like, everything about it is just not...
I've never played Overwatch.
Up to it.
Idea.
I mean, I used to like playing Overwatch, but not like that. But that's crazy that COD isn't one. When COD probably has like the biggest like market and like everything and like has the biggest
$1 billion company.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, how do you react to that though? Like how do you like all right, when people say like you're wasting your time playing video games, like how do you feel about that?
It affects me, yeah. You know, especially to hear it from like people that I'm close with, you know. Like if a family member, like a close person, would say like, hey, like, you know, you kind of waste your time here. You know, you don't really have anything. That's how it was to begin with. Yeah. That's how it was up until Minnesota.
So that's changed?
It's changed, definitely.
So, like, well, like, what did it go to like,
okay,
now?
So
how
it started off like, oh, you know, like, you're always on the screen, like, you know, do something. Like, stop playing all the time. It's like, you know, like, yeah, it looks like I'm just playing video games, but, like, I'm actually having a passion here. Like, I'm making money, you know, I'm having a good time.
Right.
And, yeah, you know, I'm not always on the right page. Something's lack, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But it wasn't until, like, I had the opportunity to compete and show people and prove to people, like, what I can do with this.
Yeah.
Then they started believing in me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I always had, like, people believe in me, but not to the extent that they're like, I know you can do it. Right. It was more like faith. Yeah. But, you know, people like my mom, for example. Like, I went to her about it, about going to compete at the LAN. Yeah. I was like, hey, Ma, like, I got this opportunity. There's only 96 teams going. You think you could, like, hook me up? Yeah. Like, get me a plane ticket to Minnesota? Yeah. And that's what it was. And she was like, is this something you really want to do? Like, do you really want to do this? And I was like, yeah, I do. Right. And then it wasn't until she saw, like, how good of a time I was having. Like, yeah, she saw me on live stream, this and that. Yeah. And it just made it worth it, you know? Yeah. The fact that, like, people were, like, proud of what I was doing and, like, bragging about it, like, made me feel good about it. And
for Minnesota, you're not competing for any money, right? Yeah. I mean, how much is winners, though?
For the Challenger event?
Yeah, so what happened in Minnesota, they held a tournament for people that are not pros, but, like, want to be pros. And they held, like, a separate tournament for only, like, amateurs. I guess they call it AM, like an AM tournament. And so winner of that would have got, or winner of that did get
40K.
40K, and then, so what did you place?
Placed top 32.
Top 32. So, what, you won like 2 series?
Yeah. We won 3 series.
3 series?
2.
Lost 2? Yeah. All right, because there was a loser bracket.
Losers bracket, yeah.
Got it. So, how was that? Was that a placing, like, did you expect to place that high or place that low, or how did you feel about that? And you think you could have done better?
Yeah, 100%. Personally, I think I played amazing. Like, there was a statistic where it's like, they had, like, top KDs and all that stuff. And, like, you had all that stuff. I was pretty up there.
That's fire.
But, you know, it's not just about me. It was a team effort. Yeah. I definitely think I had a good team going into it. But I didn't think we'd do that good, no. Definitely not.
You didn't think you would have done that?
No, just because practice was really shit leading up to Minnesota.
How long did you have a team before going to compete?
I had the same roster for 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months? Yeah. That's pretty good. That's
yeah.
Pretty good time.
Like, I mean, especially... Like I said, we didn't even plan to go to Minnesota. One of my teammates lives out there, and he was going to go to the major just to go. Yeah. And then we found out there's an event happening, and team passes were going to drop.
So how much does a team pass cost to compete?
400.
So 400 just to compete.
Just to compete
in the thing.
That's without accommodations, without travel, without anything. Just to play at the event.
How much do you think it's like an expensive thing to do? Like how much would you say, like, because like I saw plane tickets for like what, like 250?
Yeah, 250 round trip.
250 round trip.
I flew out of Philly.
Plus hotel. How much did you pay for hotel?
I didn't pay for it. That was provided by the team.
By the team. How much? Do you know how much that was or no?
I couldn't tell you.
No,
I really couldn't.
Well, I don't know. I was looking at hotels. I say
like 200, 300 max. Because like
all the days.
Yeah, because like we stayed like 30 minutes away from the venue.
Damn.
Because I had a friend there. Like my teammate was in Minnesota. He had a car.
No, but 30 minutes. That's far though, right?
Yeah,
that's far. Like 30 minutes is far.
We just drove though. But yeah, it was pretty far.
Like all the pros are staying at the casino, right?
But like we would stay to like 3, 4 a.m.
Damn, y'all be driving like that late?
He was driving. I wasn't driving.
Damn. That's kind of crazy. 30 minutes away from the event.
Yeah, it was like 30, 25 minutes.
That's tough. I didn't know. I thought everyone just stayed at that hotel.
No, dude, it was expensive, man.
Oh, was it? That's why? Man. I was looking at them prices. Because it was like 100, 200 nights, 200 per night or something like that. Dude, it was like 130 a night.
There was like a pass called the Ragnarok Pass. So like there was 3 passes. Right. General admission 4-day.
This is to get in the event. This is an event.
This is to get into the event. This is not like to play. Right. This is to spectate. Yeah. 4-day general admission event. Because like at the same time the Challengers event was going on, we had like a main stage of like the pros.
There's a pro event, yeah.
So we had general 4-day, VIP 4-day, which is what I got. That was like $260.
Right. Oh, that's the VIP one.
That's the VIP.
260.
Yeah, because it was cheaper over there.
Damn, bro. Wait, how much was this one?
Like 360.
300, right? Holy fuck, bro.
It's like another
Got it.
$100.
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, right.
And then they had like a $2,000 like ticket. It was called Ragnarok. Where
Maybe
it's
I did
like,
see that. I did.
it was VIP. You get extra lounge access, and you get a room for the weekend.
2,000.
2K up a room for up to like 2 or 3 people, I think.
Oh, so you could. Oh no, but you could split the room. You can't split that ticket, right?
Yeah.
There's only one ticket that comes with it.
Yeah.
$2,000.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be.
If you have the money, yeah.
Yeah. It sounds cool.
But I wasn't trying to spend more money than I was gonna win, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So you didn't win any money, right?
No, I didn't make it.
Right, because top 32 is like
Yeah.
out of the picture.
Mm-hmm. Top 16 made money.
Did
I
you
needed to
learn?
win one more series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
And I would have made at least $1,000.
Was it close? That last series or no? Was it not close?
No, because we played Toronto Academy EU.
Oh yeah.
And losers to get out of the tournament. The team that plays top 4.
That's
I was at
nuts.
the pro.
That's nuts.
It was close. Hardpoint was close.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped 46 for now.
Damn. Okage?
What's up?
Okage?
Yeah,
Okage?
Bukage.
That's tough, bro. That's
Yeah.
a tough way to go out. I'm not gonna cop.
It hurt, man. It did.
Did you learn anything like? Did you learn a lot from that? Or
A lot, man.
really? Or
Yeah,
was
dude.
it just?
Because the fact that like people are watching you, you know what I mean? Like you're playing there and people are sitting like standing behind you, just watching you.
Yeah.
It's like you would lose a game or you'd win a game. They talk to you like, "Yo, this was dope. This was dope. This and that." I talked to Pristina for a little bit. I spoke with the Paris Legion coach, Theory.
Yeah. Did you get to meet anyone like, or who were like some of the like? Because yeah, a lot of people didn't go to the event, or like like from like kind of the outside, yeah, like
okay.
that.
So yeah, there's a bunch of like top pros and like top AMs that were pro at a point. I spoke with Pristini. He was an old ex-pro. Spoke with Simp, a world champion. I spoke with some of the Optic guys. Like I was chilling with the Optic guys in the casino.
Oh, that's fire.
Like, and I no bullshit. I ran into them like every day to the point where they knew my name. Like I played with Shotzi. Like that's how sick it is. Like I DM him all the time, and like I was chilling with Methods and Scump. Scump bought me a beer, and we were just chilling. Like
that's kind of fire.
it's so sick. I saw them at the airport again too.
That's fire.
Hex recognized me.
Hex is fire. Yo, I think that's one person I like. No cap. Like I think Hex is probably like. I wouldn't say my like favorite, but like I probably like watch Hex the most. Or like,
Oh yeah, his vlogs are amazing.
yeah, his vlog and just his podcast. Like I listen to like
Eavesdrop
like
one is good too.
whenever it's out. Like I literally watch Eavesdrop like whenever it comes out.
Yeah, man, it's dope.
And I probably like I just like I don't know. I tune into his stuff probably the most because he's making a lot of shit like always. Like, he's very content driven, so it's like and like the fact that he still does like all that and like
Manages everything.
Yeah, it's crazy to me.
That's crazy, dude.
So yeah, he's probably someone I would love to meet. Like I would love to meet Hex. Like just because I've watched so much shit of him. Like it wouldn't even feel real to meet him. Type shit.
Meet him in New York.
That'd be so fire. Like I gotta meet Hex. Hex is so cool. Hex
Dude,
sounds like such a cool guy.
He's exactly the same person you see on camera. Like no difference. He's so sick. I was looking for him, and then he noticed me. Like he was sitting because there's like a sofa section you could sit like in the venue at Minnesota. He's like, I like that flag. I was like, no shot. I was looking for you because I heard he was in the lobby.
I like the flag.
And then I was like, no shot. So I showed him a picture. I was like, look, Hex, this is like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
He's like, for real? I was like, yeah, swear to God. And I was like, here's your signature.
It
was so sick.
Yeah, I'd be so like.
And I got another picture of him.
I'd be so
Shout out
like
Hex.
in tune. Like I'd be so out of it if I got to meet Hex.
Yeah, man.
Even if I got to meet like any of the Optic guys, like I've never seen any of them. I've never seen like a pro player. So I'd be like,
dude,
in another world. I feel like
no bullshit. 30 seconds into walking to the casino, I see Cammy and Insight.
Cammy,
just walking. I was like,
Ultra guys, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, like, yeah, no shit, they're real people too. Like they're just gonna chill. But like the fact, like, I saw these guys like on the screen like for so long.
That's the thing. Like I wouldn't even like be able to process that.
No,
shit.
Dude, it's crazy. You would think like they're celebrities, and that's like, oh fuck.
Like to me, those people are they're at another level. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Like, those are celebrities to me, 100%.
That was dope. But like leading into Minnesota, it was difficult, bro. Like just managing all that time, managing all that practice.
Is there anyone that you haven't met that you still want to meet?
Nate Shot.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nate
That's
Shot.
a really good one. I'd love to meet Nate, bro. Because Nate, I think, was like number one for me for a while. Like obviously, like at one point had to be. And I still like what Nate is doing.
Yeah, me too.
Like I still tune in to what he does.
Yeah, probably Nate Shot. I think it'd have to be that.
Kind of want to meet Zuma.
Oh yeah, Zuma too.
Zuma's fire.
100%.
He wasn't at that Minnesota event.
No,
all right, because he like moved to LA and shit. Yeah.
But he said he is going to New York.
Yeah, I think he has to.
Yeah, he said that if New York is having an event, he's going. So I'm pretty sure.
He should be at New York. That sounds like his thing. Being
that's so funny.
Italian and shit. What do you call it? Damn, who else? I don't know if I have like anybody else like I really want to meet. Yeah, and Zuma just like came to me. I don't know why.
Karma, I'd like to meet Karma.
Karma's cool. Karma'd be cool. Formal. I think I really want to meet Formal, bro.
Yeah.
Formal, I feel like just such a character. And like, bro, have you noticed how funny Formal has gotten recently? Like, Formal has gotten like exponentially funnier ever since like he stopped playing COD.
Yeah.
To me, like at least like I don't know. I feel like he's so much much happier now.
He's such a good personality.
Yeah, like back in the day, like when he was competing a lot, like I feel like he was so like focused. Yeah. Like I feel like he wouldn't like even express himself like that. But now, like Formal's like one of my favorite. Like
yeah, for those who don't know, Formal is
he used to play COD.
He used to play Halo. He started with Halo, came pro, one shit there.
Yeah,
moved to COD, came pro, one shit there as well.
Won a lot
with Optic, with Envy, with Primal.
Yeah,
with all them teams. Then
LG. No, they didn't win anything.
Then retired from COD, went back to Halo.
Yeah, and he plays top 3.
Yeah, he plays top 3 at the recent event. Cool. He did win an online event, the FaZe Invitational.
Oh yeah. He did. Yeah, they did. So the Halo team did.
He's considered. He's technically won. With Optic.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, he's like one of the top pros.
Yeah, I would love to meet him. I remember when he retired from COD, I was actually like sad that day. I was like, damn, bro, like that's crazy.
Who do you think's the best FPS player of all time?
FPS player of all time?
Yeah.
FPS. I don't know I don't know too many FPSs, right? So it's like COD, Halo.
Oh, so then we'll do COD, Halo.
Halo. I mean, it's hard. Like I didn't watch like early stages, but I know like Ogre too is like the crackhead, Mm-hmm. But in COD, the greatest of all time.
Or like from those two games, you gotta pick one player from either of those two games.
Oh, I'd give it to Maniac. Saying that. Yo, Maniac is comedy too. Like
Maniac is hilarious.
I love Maniac. He's one of my favorites too. Maniac and Hitch, 2 people I would love to meet. I would love to meet Hitch. I feel like Hitch is such a cool guy.
Hitch is so cool. He's down to earth. Like I met him. He was at Minnesota Saturday, Sunday.
That's so far. Like,
cool.
Yeah, that's fire.
I
forgot he went to that. I would love to meet Maniac though. I love Maniac. Like Maniac is one of my favorite people on Optic. But yeah, greatest FPS player in COD. Oh, both. I would hate to say Crim. I just like I don't know. I don't want to say Crim. Maybe I would say Formal right now. I think Formal's like pretty top tier. Like, for both. Like if you're playing both, like I'd probably say Formal.
I think it was Formal. Mine Shotzi though. You can't win a world championship in Halo.
That's crazy. Both.
Move to COD.
Yeah.
First season and win another.
Shotzi's just different. Shotzi's different. Hook is out there.
Hook is up there too.
Hook is nasty. Like Hook's done it. Well, he hasn't won champs. No, right? He hasn't won champs in COD.
No, he's not a world champion.
No, he's not a world champion in COD. But I think Hook is up there for sure. Damn, yo. So right now you're AM. What are the steps like that you think like a person in your position would have to take to like make it pro?
Make it pro or make it to AM or like the levels to it.
So how do you become a top challenger?
Okay, so just play the game. Like if it's something you want to do, you're gonna put the time into it. You're gonna put in the effort. First, you gotta find a team. You can't do it alone. Find a team, practice, do your pro points. For those who don't know, pro points are like there's like sites for COD like where you do competitions like online.
You just play for points, like you just like every week, like you just play for points.
It's like points are like a soccer ladder, like you go up and you move up the standings, like that's how it is.
Yeah.
So that's how you get your name on there. You play other people, and then you just got to be consistent. That's the number one thing that a lot of people like fall off on is consistency.
Right.
Like you got to put in the time and effort. You can't just like not do it.
100%. Right. So does it sound realistic to you, like being a pro?
Yeah.
So you think like one day, like you're like that's in your like sight right now?
Yeah.
Is being a pro.
Yeah, like I've always said I can do it. Like I'm never gonna say I'm not capable of doing something. It's just how I am. I have that mentality, but
like there's never been a point where like you're like I'm quitting.
Not that I'm quitting. I've taken breaks, but no, not to the point where I'm quitting. No.
You're not quitting. Like that's not even like a reality for you. Like quitting COD is not like a thing.
No.
Have you ever thought about switching games?
No.
No, like it's always COD.
It's always been COD.
Do you want to switch games? No, right? No, that's like not a thing.
I've just been doing it for so long.
I feel you.
Like, it's just that's what's on.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to compete in another game from COD. Would you, if you could compete in another game? Like, is there another game you would want to compete in? Would it be Halo? Halo's cool, but
I don't know if I want to be in that.
I would love to compete in like a high audience. Like I would like to compete. Like I don't think I would want to compete in League. Maybe like definitely. Valorant and CS, probably one of those two. I'd probably want to compete in Val.
Yeah.
Val sounds so fun.
You know what feels fun? That like looks fun. Like I was watching recently, Apex. Apex looks fun. Rocket League looks crazy.
Rocket League, I don't know. It's not my scene. Yeah,
I'm just terrible, but I think it would be so much fun.
I don't think Rocket League would be my scene. I think Val is cool. I can see Apex. Apex sounds cool. I just don't play it like at all.
I did for a little bit.
I'd rather play like Warzone than like play Apex though, to be honest.
But if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Val or CS.
Val,
it has to be.
It's like the best option right now, and it's like a lot of money's in that. Dude. So it's like
it's crazy.
It's a no-brainer.
It's actually crazy.
Damn. What's next? Right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
I'm currently not playing as much as I used to. I have a lot of personal stuff going on. Like moving into an apartment. Is the COD scene dead right now, or is it? No, I don't think it's dead. There was a little hiatus for like a month where like nothing was going on. But there's still stuff to do, like especially for a non-pro. Yeah. Like there's always room for improvement, room to do stuff every day. So there's always a lot of stuff to do. There's always scrims to play, tournaments to play. But right now, it's just the fact that I have stuff going on. I gotta still set up internet to my new spot, and I gotta figure things out. But I'll be back.
You gotta get a PC.
Yeah.
100%.
I have to.
So basically, like we used to play on PS4s and PS5s, like PlayStations, but now like a lot of people play on computers, which is a different thing. Computers are a lot more optimizable, I would say. I guess you could play the game at a different. How do I say this? Just had a different
level. Like there's more variables to it. Like you can do so much. Like a graphics card could change that much. PCs
heighten like the way you play.
It's literally like if endless possibilities was something, it's that.
It's like, bro, if you're playing on a PlayStation, you're playing like soccer without cleats.
Yeah, it's literally playing outdoor with indoors.
Yeah, it's like insane. It's like, and then playing on PC is like playing with cleats like outdoors. Yeah, exactly. Like it just adds like way more to the game.
There's more depth.
It's insane. Like it's crazy. Yeah,
I gotta get a PC.
Do your teammates like hate on you for not having a PC? Do they have all PCs?
They all have PCs.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Do they question you?
They're like, are you gonna get one? Eventually. If I'm still frying, I mean, it's not a problem.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Because if I show up to LAN, it's gonna be on a PC. I'm still gonna fry.
Yeah, is there FOV slider on console?
Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, if it wasn't, I would have quit.
Yeah, I was gonna say like,
would have been so checked.
Oh, okay. At least you have FOV changer. Yeah. Like that's not.
I play 105.
It's not the word. Yeah, I usually play 105 one time. Yeah. I usually 120. I feel like it's too much.
No, that's way too much. I feel like I'm so far away. Because like I'm weird. Like I get made fun of all the time. Because like let's say this is my chair, right? My monitor has to be like right here. Like it has to. I can't play.
I think for COD I could do that. For COD I could play pretty close up to my monitor. For Val I usually I try to stay a little bit far away because I got to see like a lot of shit on my screen. So I don't get too like in depth. I know some people that play Val like this too though, which is ridiculous to me because like how the fuck are you like looking?
How do you hold the keyboard?
Oh, like this, 100%. I play Val. I can't play Val like I don't know how people play with like keyboard straight.
Yeah, I don't know.
It just feels like really weird to me. Is it hard to balance or do you find that like easy?
I mean, for doing it for a while, it's not terrible. It is hard to balance when like I want to have alone time and like do something for myself instead of sitting in front of the screen for 8 to 10 hours a day. Right,
and then you have a girlfriend, right? Yeah. So I would find it like impossible. I don't know. I feel like that's probably the hardest thing I would have a problem with. Is like trying to compete and like have a girlfriend and school. I would literally like. I think that's probably like where I'd have to draw the line. Like that's why like I'm not saying that that's stopping me from like wanting to compete or nothing because obviously like I'm honestly not in the spot to compete right now.
Like,
but like, or like, how does she feel about it? And like, how do you feel about managing that? Because I feel like having a girlfriend at least is like, you know, it's like, you know, it's a lot of time, you know, that you have to like dedicate to that. So it's like,
yeah, man, like it's hard, dude. And it's not that like I feel selfish sometimes because I really do feel bad for her. Like
how do you choose between like hanging out with her or like going to like scrimming, and especially if you're having like a bad like scrim, like let's say you like don't hang out with like a girl to like scrim like, and like the scrim falls through or some shit, and you're just there like just
dude,
sitting.
she's gonna hear it. She's gonna hear me like being pissed,
you know,
and shit. But you know, she's been very supportive. I can't take anything away from her. She's always been like, you know, if this is really what you want to do, go after it, but give it your all. Like, don't half-ass it and then make it an excuse.
Right.
But managing time with her has been hard. That's why that was big. Honestly, the biggest reason why I took a break after Minnesota was because like, if I'm playing in front of the screen like all day long, and you know, I go to college with her, she sleeps over in my dorm like almost every day.
Right.
You know, she gets there, I'm playing.
Right.
She comes out the bathroom, I'm still playing. She goes to eat, I'm playing. She falls asleep.
My bad. Yeah.
Like, I'm still playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, it sucks. It's not ideal, and I felt terrible about it, and like I needed to like adjust my times and, you know, manage my time. Yeah. But at the same time, you know, I'm striving for something. I want it so bad.
Yeah.
And like, it's something like you can't like take away from me, you know? Yeah. But, you know, she pulled through. She was always supporting me.
That's insane.
And yeah, she always had my back.
Has there been a time where like you skip out on doing some shit because you're playing?
Yeah.
Like
all the time.
Yeah, but like, is there like a big moment? Was there ever like a big moment where like you skipped out on some shit to like play?
Think about it like this. Since my first semester of college, only been to one party.
Right.
Didn't have a sip of alcohol. Nothing.
Right.
Literally in my room all day.
Just playing.
Just playing. In my room all day.
That's crazy.
Only time I would go out was to class or to go eat. Swear to God.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, 100%. That has to be the life. If you're,
man.
If you want to compete, like you have to like
you
put a
gotta
lot of
like
time into it.
you gotta want it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was hard balancing it out, and I do condemn her for it. Like she's been great through it all.
Yeah.
There was never a time where, you know, she doubted me.
Yeah. Has there ever been a point like she like wasn't like?
No.
I don't know. That's crazy to me.
Like say like, oh, like stop doing it, you can't make it.
Yeah. Nah. Because obviously, yeah. If she's saying that, that's crazy. Like, yeah. She's saying like, no, stop.
And what I appreciated, like,
crazy.
What I appreciated the most was the fact that she told me something before Minnesota. She went, you know, I was having a really bad day with scrims. Yeah. Like super bad. Like we were getting shit on. Like I was so upset. Yeah. And like, I was leaving in a week. Yeah. And then she was like, you know, think about it this way. You're not going there to win. Right?
Yeah, like
obviously, like I want to win,
but realistically,
it's not going to happen.
Odds are, yeah.
She said, you know, it's not about winning; it's about the experience you make out of this. Like, she's like, make the best out of a situation.
That's fire.
And you know, that's like, she completely made my day. She completely made that better because like I went into that with a different mentality. I didn't go in there, you know, upset that we couldn't get a good scrim in. I went in there thinking like, yo, I'm gonna make the best out of this shit. And even if do it,
even if you lose, like it's still a W.
Like even when I lost, bro, she's like, "Congrats! Like you did it. Like you made top 32. Bro, you did this, you did that."
That's so cool to like even be in that.
Yeah, man.
Wait, did you have? What were the qualifications to compete there? Was there like you have to like have?
So you had to have a certain amount of pro points, and you had to buy a team pass. Only 96.
Right. So that's it. So, but was the pro points part easy or was it like hard? It's just like, but
I mean, if you had it, you had it. Right, if it was hard, it's hard to catch up because it was selling out like that.
Right.
But no, technically we were like invited in a way because we had the qualifications for it.
Right.
But yeah,
that's fine. Yeah, to even be in that position is amazing. So yeah, you know, to play at an event. Yeah, where like there's other pros and shit.
Shout out to Natalia, man. She really did a lot for me. And shout out to my boys too.
That's fire. That's fire.
They always had my back.
Fuck. I'm like so checked after like.
Oh yeah.
Talking.
Dude, it was like an hour and a half.
It's so crazy. Minnesota.
Yeah. I'm gonna get into that.
I mean, like I don't know. How do you feel about did we say that in this pocket? Like how hard it? Yeah, right.
What?
Like how hard like just being a challenger is like, or how like, because right now so in Call of Duty, right? There's only 12 teams, and there's only 4 players. Yeah, there's only pro like, and those players like that's when it like gets real. Like like if you're a top challenger, it's like kind of real.
Yeah.
But like once you're,
it's not nearly as no. I'm saying like it's top, but like
yeah,
it's not nearly as how crazy it can be if you're a pro.
And at least the challenger scene is not well supported. So if you're not a pro, you're not well supported. Like there's only a limited amount of teams that have like AM teams, right?
Yeah.
So like a lot of pro teams don't have like a challengers team.
No, they'll have an academy team, but I think the only team that's doing that is Ultra.
Exactly. So it's like only like just one or two of them are the only ones that have like not a pro team, that have like another team besides a pro team. So it's like unless you're on that team, it's like it's looking grim, But yeah, the fact that how do you stay motivated when there's only 12, like there's only 48 spots?
Yeah, I mean, stay motivated. Like it's hard, dude, because
every other sport has exponentially more spots.
Different leagues, different teams. You can go anywhere. You can travel the world and go anywhere.
Yeah.
But here it's different. But I don't look at it in that aspect. Like it's like
that's like the only way I look at it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why like I just had to stop like trying to play.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know. I just have this drive in me, dude. I have this passion to do it. It sucks. Like I wish I could just say like, "Fuck it, I'm done."
Yeah. Like, how do you see people fail around you and like still want to keep doing like the same thing?
Because I don't like to quit.
Yeah.
Like if I put my mind to something, I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can see myself doing it. Like I don't care how long it takes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't care what it costs. I want to do it.
Fuck, bro. Is money like? I know it sucks like talking about the same shit though.
Yeah.
But like, do you play for money? Are you in it for money at this point or no? Because honestly, there's not a lot of money to make right now.
Yeah, especially if you're an AM, there's not a lot.
Yeah, there's not a lot of money.
There's different ways you can make it.
Yeah.
But it's not in like big increments. Like, I mean, obviously there's like cups and shit, and like all this like tournaments and wagers. But
I got this. What do you have like in sight, like other than competing in COD, or is that the only thing you're focused on?
No. So obviously, I'm not gonna say that's like what's gonna happen with me. If it happens, it happens, and I'm gonna be very thankful for it. But I'm gonna get a degree in college at the moment.
What are you working towards?
I want to do air traffic control.
So what is that?
Air traffic control basically is what my uncle does. That's how I like found out about it. Basically, it's just controlling the air. Like there's planes and stuff, you don't want them to crash. That's basically it.
I always thought about that, bro. I always thought about like how planes don't crash into each other. I was like, okay, you have a schedule, but
don't hit each other.
How? Like, how do you not hit each other?
Yeah, it's just all radar. Like you just gotta understand.
So they adjust like mid-flight type shit, or is it like they like before you fly, like you already know where you're going, or do they have to adjust like during a flight?
It depends. Like sometimes they have to, sometimes they don't.
And then how does like, because you can obviously fly like independently, right?
Yeah. So
off of a,
check this out. My uncle's like one of the tops, right? He works at a center in New York, and he overlooks. He told me one time he overlooked the president's flight, because it's called Blue Hen, because he graduated from the college I'm at right now, University of Delaware.
Got you. And
he was saying that how he goes back to Delaware every weekend. So like it's called like Operation Blue Hen or some shit like that. Where like he flies back and he has to oversee that and make sure like that doesn't interfere with anything else.
Yeah.
It's just all about interference.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, that's my goal. But yeah, that's what I'm working towards.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's crazy that you got into that. Like
yeah, it was random too. I don't know. I saw my uncle do it. I was like, that's kind of cool.
I like it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I mean,
I like it. I think it's cool.
Would you ever be a pilot or some shit? Would you ever like fly
definitely not. Fuck that.
No,
definitely not.
Are you scared? Do you like planes or
you
like going?
I rock with planes. I love planes.
I like flights. I don't think I've hated flying during the pandemic though. I think flying during the pandemic has been so like it's been throwing me off.
Did I fly during?
I just hate like flying like I don't know, flying with like masks and like there's like a whole bunch of procedures. Yeah, I saw that, but I haven't flown since. I flew a lot during the pandemic. Like I've flown like a couple of times, like probably like 6-7 times during the pandemic. And like I hated that. Like I hate getting on flights. Like I'm like, bro, breathing is like actually so hard on a plane. Like I've never complained about like masks, right? But like on planes, it's like it's just so annoying to like have on. It's like actually
uncomfortable.
It's actually hard. Yeah, it's actually like annoying. Because
like you don't want to complain because like you have the privilege of flying. Yeah, like damn, bro.
And I'm always just like hot on planes and shit. Like bro, I hated flying to be honest. Like during that, do you have a dream vacation spot or no? And have you been there?
Dream vacation?
Yeah, same one like you haven't been to.
Haven't been to the Maldives.
That's fire.
Or
I always said Hawaii, and I finally got to go, and it was like amazing.
Did you really?
Yeah,
I was supposed to go, but I canceled.
Hawaii was like amazing. Hawaii is like one of the best spots like I've ever been to.
I want to go to Iceland.
Iceland is fire. I always want to go to Greece because of AW. On God.
Oh, because of that map?
Terrace, bro, such a fire map. Or like it was a cool map, but no, just like the environment in Santorini or whatever the fuck.
That is a Santorini, right?
Would be so fucking cool to me. Like I just love that spot. I don't know. It just sounds so cool.
I just want to see the Northern Lights.
No, where's that at? That's in.
You can see it from multiple spots.
Yeah,
Iceland,
yeah. I know Iceland's like a big spot.
Yeah.
There's another Alaska?
Yeah, Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska, right?
You can see it from Alaska.
Alaska's fire. I always wanted to see what Alaska looks like. Even though it's not a lot, but yeah, I don't know. It's fucking fire. Do you have if the COD League could like host an event somewhere of your choice, like where would it be? What, like New York?
Ideally, like New York, New Jersey.
Yeah.
But like, what I think would be a dope spot to have an event in.
Yeah.
I think probably.
Would it be in the States?
In the States, I'd probably say somewhere in Florida.
Yeah, I think Miami.
I feel like Miami would be fire.
Miami would be tough. That's where my head went to. At least Miami would be a tough.
Because like I was thinking like Vegas, but we already had one there.
Wait, there's no Miami team, right? There's no like Florida team.
Mutineers.
Oh, Florida. Oh yeah.
They actually hosted a land there like a month ago called the Kraken Bounty. It was like for 4K.
Oh wow.
It was. It was upstate.
I forgot about Florida Mutineers. I don't know why. That's a team like I don't like pay no mind to, at least recently. Are they good?
They beat Optic at the major.
They did be right.
No, they're okay. They just have 3 man ARs, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's mid. Yeah, Florida be fire. I would go to Florida event.
Oh yeah, 100%. So much to do.
No word. Damn. Are
What about you?
What happened?
Like we were saying earlier, like if you were in the position to do it, would you? Or like
compete?
what would be what are things holding you back from saying yes, I want to do it? Because like I know I didn't even know this till I came here. Like he was in the same position I am in. Like he was good at the game. He played it. He grinded it. He's been doing it for a while.
No, yeah, I was playing like a lot. Like I was playing COD like a lot. Like I was actually trying to compete like a lot.
So what's cool here is that like we have one person who like decided to stop, then we have the other one that decided to continue. Like what was it now in your shoes that you said you couldn't do it? Like,
honestly, I started caring. Oh shit, my bad. I started caring about like other shit. Like I started caring about like trying to like like go to parties and shit. Just like trying to have like fun time. Like trying to like live
be more
like,
social.
Yeah, have like more like high school experience type shit. Like living for that. And I didn't see a world where I could do both. So honestly, that just started taking my time. I started like just like having a girlfriend was like really big because I was like, oh, a lot of time now has to go to this. And I just I don't know that realm of like gaming just got like really minimized in a way because I try to look at everything like really like real. Like I'm not gonna like like how do I explain it? Like I'm not gonna
just be realistic.
Yeah, like I'm trying to be realistic. I'm not like gonna go pro. Like another big thing I think that this is like probably the biggest factor was you have to be 18. And like I when I was really into COD, I was like 16. I'm like, yo, I gotta wait 2 more years. And in that, when I was 16, I was like, yo, that feels like forever. It was like 3 more games are gonna come out.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna know if like I'm gonna be good at the next one. And it's like COD is always changing, so it's like, bro, you have to like. And there's kids like that won't play any of the CODs. They'll start playing new COD and they'll like just be cracked at it. I'm like, why am I even playing this shit right now? So I like stopped playing because I was like, yo, why am I even still playing if I'm not even gonna compete in this COD? I'm like, but like it's all about like just staying good at every COD, I guess. But it's like at that point it felt just so like a waste of time to me where I'm like, yo, I'm sitting here playing what was that? I'm sitting here playing MW. It was like, bro, I don't even like this game. Like that's another thing. MW was like such like a kill. Like that's the first COD. Like I didn't play that COD like at all. That's probably the COD I've played the least like competitively. I didn't touch that game competitively. I never played a single hard point on that game.
I think I played with you once on MW.
Oh yeah.
I think I joined
played
the party,
SMD
and I think we did an IRL versus
we
versus
did. Yes. Yeah, some kids like
some
I don't know. I
kids,
forgot.
yeah.
I remember that. That was funny. And like I don't know. That's when I was still pretty good at the game like back then. Like like MW was cool. I just didn't play it enough. But I feel like mechanically I'm still there, right? Because I still play like video games here and there. I think mechanically I'd still be like kind of good. I got pretty good at Halo when that came out.
You played Halo?
Top. Yeah, I was like Onyx or whatever the fuck.
Shit,
I was
nice.
like top. Like I don't know. I was up there.
Dope.
So I think mechanically, I think I could be like, you know, like somewhere, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying like I'd be like too good or anything, but I think I could still be like if I started trying, I definitely might. I think like I'm definitely gonna go play ranked after this, for sure, and just like see where the fuck I'm at. Because I'd find it like I still find it fun.
Just play sometime.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd be so down. Like, if you ever need one, I just want to see like you have like a scrim or something. Yeah, I'd be so down. I know rotations. I know like
man.
I know like and I know all the basics, and I still watch it a lot.
That's the thing too. Like I'm also humbled about like the skill that I have. Like I'll do VOD review with other teams. Like I'll coach players. Like tell them how to get better. You know, because it's not just me. You know, if I don't make it, I want somebody else to. You know.
Yeah.
So someone's always gonna make it, and you know I'm just trying my best, like help the community that basically I grew up with. You know, like I don't think people understand that this has been my passion for years, and you know it's unorthodox. Like you don't find kids that do this all the time.
Yeah.
So the fact that I was gifted at something and continued with it, like I want to be part of this community for a long time, and I want to see it grow. I want to see it get better.
For sure.
So when the cheating shit happens like that, it's like, dude, like come on, man, like you're kind of just killing something that we have here. Like it's good. Like. Don't screw it up.
So something that can't happen in real sports but does happen in esports is cheating.
Yeah.
Especially with computers. So computers, you could just add like cheat programs to your computer, and then you just start cheating, and then like you're just I don't know. And usually like if you can be good at cheating, you can be like good at not getting caught.
That's the problem. You can hide it.
You can hide it, and you can be good at not getting caught. So it's like, and especially if a lot of people are not cheating, right? Well, like I would like to think that a lot of people are not cheating, right? So it's like when you're a person that's not cheating, going against cheaters all day, it's like it's very like you're just not gonna feel motivated to play because you're just like I'm going against cheaters all day and like how
am I gonna get better from this?
Yeah, it's like how are you playing? Like what's the point of playing if you're just going against cheaters?
Yeah, that's actually
also like a buzzkill too, or a move kill. Like
I know a few people that stopped playing because of it. They said
that's ridiculous.
They just couldn't play it anymore. They couldn't handle it.
How? Like I would be like that too. Like I'm just going against people that have like an unfair advantage. Like
yeah, man, it's hard. It's hard. Everything about it's difficult. There's nothing easy about it.
Bro, that's why I'm like, how the fuck could I even do it right now? I'm like, there's so many factors. Like I'm like, I wouldn't be able to do that shit.
That's just so cool to see though. How like we're two different people. Yeah. In the same realm, sort of, but like taking two different directions about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm 18 now, right? So it's like possibilities are endless. But now I'm like I've always wanted to do like some media shit or like content shit. So like I have this podcast now.
This shit is dope, dude.
Yeah, like I'm trying to do like more shit. You know, I'm like more like real life stuff. Obviously, I would love to still play video games. Like I stream from time to time, but it's like so hard to grow as a streamer right now. It's like I don't know. It's like you have to have something going, at least to make it easier to like for people to find your stream.
You gotta blow up.
So I'm like, I'm trying to do everything. I'm doing TikTok. I'm like content reels. Our IG reels are finally starting to like get some numbers. Like
I saw, dude.
We had a big one the other day. We got like 8K views on IG. Man. We've had like some on TikTok blow up like 10K, 40K. So like I'm still waiting for like those to like really blow up. Like where I'm getting like an average of like a couple thousands. You know, right now we're like single thousands. Like we're getting like 4K, 5K, 6K, 8K. Once it starts going to like 20K.
That's what
it's something I feel like that's like honestly gonna be really good.
So what made you and like Jakov, because I know he couldn't make it today, like what made you guys want to switch to something like more of like an in-depth podcast like with me, so like a personal podcast?
Right. So honestly, like we started doing sports and shit, and we started doing like I didn't want it to be about sports like all the time just because it was hard starting here when a lot of people don't really a lot of people watch sports, but a lot of people wouldn't listen to us like get in depth about sports because it's not something that a lot of people are into in a majority. Like at least starting out here, like in Elizabeth, like when you only have an audience that's like local, to start out, it's gonna be hard to like
blow up,
get people to like listen to like your niche of expertise, right? So it's like I have to think like broader. I have to think of like something else, you know,
expand it.
Right.
Okay.
So I was like, yo, we got to start bringing in like people that people know. So like they can like bring in people and like we could just try growing this thing. So it's like, we can't do that with sports. Right. So we tried mixing the two for a while, and that's what we were doing for like a couple episodes. We did like, you know, we did that for like 3 months. We were like, bring on people, and if they wanted to talk about sports, we could talk about sports. If we weren't going to talk about sports, then that we just didn't do sports. And now like I decided like, oh, let's split this thing. I was like, I'll be in charge of this podcast. Like, you know, I have like majority, like, you know, like ruling, yeah, like things about like, you know, how I want it to be shot or how I want it to be like put out, how I want to be like shared, like reels. Like I'll do everything for this podcast, and he's taking charge of like the sports podcast. Yeah. So we have like 2 different things going, and I think that just made it a lot better. Just like, you know, you could be focused on like your thing. Mm-hmm. So I think that's been working out really good, and I just like talking to new people. Mm-hmm. I think like it's really good for like marketing yourself and like just growing connections with people that you won't know. And like we wouldn't be sitting down here like, you know, to be honest, like I get to talk about like, you know, to new people that I wouldn't think of like talking to on like a day. Like I'm not gonna hit just like anybody up on like to talk, you know. Yeah. So it's like it gives me like a reason to, like be more like out there and shit. So it's like I find it good, and it's always good to like grow yourself or whatever and just have connections. This is all this world is, bro. I'm like finding out like it's crazy, like just knowing like based on who you know, it's like everything. Realistically, like just on who you know, like if you know like people you can get anywhere, do anything, like it's just like that's the thing, like that's the meta type shit.
No, it is. It's definitely based on connections. Like that's everything. Like
I gotta grow connections to like more people, and you like is that something you try for, like get connected to like more people like higher up in the college scene?
So like one thing I haven't told any like a lot of people, but I'll just say it on here. There might be a shot where I might play for Paris Legion. Because Theory, like I said, I spoke with him. He wants to make an academy roster. So I'm in talks with him. I've been in talks with other people. I'm not going to name yet because I'm still in talks. Right. You know, jinx it.
And it sounds realistic?
Sounds realistic.
Sounds realistic.
So, I mean, there's an opportunity there, you know?
Right.
So that's usually the biggest thing. And I mean, for me, it wasn't really going in there and just finding someone and talking. It was more like proving myself, proving my worth. So the fact that like he noticed that was dope, and yeah, hopefully everything goes well with that.
Fire. If we could wrap it up, okay. Shortly. Sucks that we didn't get to like talk.
Yeah, like, more about much. Call of Duty itself, dude. We had so much.
Yeah, we talked about that. I mean, that was kind of good just to like know who we are, like who you are and stuff, like with COD, and like just to get a background, which might have been something I just like should have known, you know. Yeah, sure. So like, it's still good to know shit. But how do you find like working like? So do you think it's like an expensive sport to play? Like, you know, like does it? How does like money play a factor in like you're competing?
It's not expensive. I mean, you gotta have this. Like, you gotta have a console or PC. I think PC is expensive. That's why I still haven't gotten it. You know, because I'm still trying to maintain my bills and maintain stuff like the real world stuff. You know.
Yeah, like how do you balance money? Like if so were we talking about this on this? No, right. So you're paying rent, right? You're gonna start paying rent.
Start paying rent. Start paying electricity, all that shit.
We're 18 right now, so it's like all this shit is new. Like we're starting to experience like real life, like real soon. Like we just both signed leases, right? I'm starting my lease on June 1st, where I have to pay like, you know, upwards of like $600-700 a month to live somewhere else, you know. So it's like that's an expense. Like you have to start like accounting for. You have to work, and it's like a lot of time, you know. Yeah. Like it's you have to put into like, you know, keeping up with shit, you know.
Yeah, you got to pay for your stuff.
And you're 18, like you're not like 17 or more, so it's like you're an adult. Oh, you're 19, right? So like you're above age, right? So
above
it's
age. I'm adult.
Or above 18, not 21. Even I've been finding out like 18 is not that cool, bro.
Dude, it sucks.
It's not that cool, bro. It's like 21 is 21 is like
that's like
it's like
prime.
It's like what the fuck is like 18 to 21? 18 and 21 sucks, I feel like. Yeah, man. For like
it's like going through high school again. That's the way I look at it. Like you turn 18 and you're a freshman.
That's
you gotta become a senior to be like, oh shit, I made it.
Yeah, that's how college is. Like it's like, dude. Yeah, a lot of things are getting put into perspective for me recently. It's like 18 you get to do like some stuff. And it's like all like not that cool stuff. It's like whatever. It's like you're 18, you just get like a lot more responsibilities, and that's it. Yeah, you don't really get to do a lot of shit with it.
But no, it is what it is. But no, it's money's definitely a factor. But like I said, there's expenses you can improve your game with, like get a new headset, for example, or get a scuff, or do a bunch of other stuff like amenities, stuff like that.
Right.
But it's not necessary.
Right.
In my opinion.
Right. You just think like you do with what you have.
Yeah. I'm doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I have a minimal setup. Like
100%.
So.
Do you play with a scuff or no?
No.
You don't play with a scuff?
I used to. When I played on PS4, I had a scuff. My girlfriend bought me one for my birthday.
I want to get a scuff.
But moving transition to PS5, I can't play a PS5 game with a PS4 controller. The new PS5 scuffs just came out. I want to get one, but it's expensive. It's like $300.
$300?
Yeah, it's like $280.
Yeah, I just want a PS4 one. I just want the, like, what are they called? Advantages or something?
Yeah. I had the Infinity Pro. It's like literally just a PS4 controller.
Yeah, I want like the thicker one.
Like the Xbox controller looking one?
Oh, damn. Could I play flips still like that? Or like, would it be harder?
I think so, because I played with one of those at Minnesota. They had like a LAN booth, and like you could try them out, and it wasn't bad.
That's fire.
Yeah, it was cool.
Do you like going to concerts a lot? Or?
Concerts?
Or festivals?
I've only ever been to one concert, and that was recently. I went to Bad Bunny.
The Bad Bunny concert?
That's it.
You went to Prudential?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. That was fire. That was a fire show.
It was a dope show.
It was a dope show.
No, like I wasn't really into music like that until like I went into college. Like I had a wide variety, but I didn't expand it until I moved to college. Like my roommate, he's like a music guy. Like, all this shit you have on the wall, like he has on his wall too.
Yeah.
Like Lauryn Hill, I see that every day.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite albums.
Like what's it called? Yeah, just being with him, like I know so many more songs.
Yeah,
and shit now. It's
I have
dope.
Lauryn Hill. I have like a CD. My mom's, or not my mom, my girlfriend's mom gave me like the CD when she used to have like a high school of Lauryn Hill. So I put that in my car, and it just spins. Like I've heard every song like so many times. Every time I start in my car, it's the first thing it goes to. Though. It's like it's been on repeat. But what you call it?
But it's not only music that's expanded. Like crazy enough, like I've been listening to so many podcasts.
I just like. Oh yeah, I was gonna. What podcast do you listen to?
Joe Rogan.
You listen to like every episode of Joe Rogan, or like just like ones you like?
It depends. Like I've only listened here and there. Like I have yet to sit down and listen to a Joe Rogan podcast because I just haven't had the time. Like fully.
Yeah.
Like I see the clips and stuff.
Them shits are long, bro.
Yeah, man. I used to watch PKA when that was like popping.
Painkiller?
Yeah.
I used to watch that shit like 10 years ago though.
Yeah.
I used to watch that shit like 10. Like, that's funny.
Optic podcasts are fire. The flank is dope.
Yeah.
And yeah, I watched this like the soccer podcast.
The Sharky podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sharky's tough. They have some funny moments. But
so yeah.
Hey man, pretty cool. Yeah. Thank you for coming on. We're just gonna end it there. I'm just trying to end it short because well, it's still good. I think we recorded for like an hour, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. Just unfortunate, but it happens. We'll have to run it back one time. Yeah. I'll run it back with Jakov.
Yeah, we should. Appreciate you guys for watching. Check us out on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, check us out on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify Podcasts. Everything links will be in the description. Go follow us. Drop a subscription. Go check out John. I'll have all his links in the description as well.
Appreciate it.
Everywhere and everywhere. Yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. See you guys next time.